In May 2025, the mountainous border between India and Pakistan became the site of a new kind of crisis. This wasn't a traditional clash of heavy armor, it was an orchestrated swarm of unmanned aerial vehicles used to systematically probe defensive networks. For Pakistan, the incident highlighted a persistent geographic reality. They share a border with a rival that possesses a vastly larger economy and military budget. This chart shows the gap between the two nations' defense spending. While Pakistan operates on a $9 billion budget, India has been acquiring high-end platforms like the MQ-9B Sky Guardian, a remotely piloted aircraft system designed for persistent, long-range surveillance. Because Pakistan cannot win a conventional arms race based on spending alone, the military has adopted an asymmetric playbook to maintain parity. The first pillar of this strategy focuses on human performance. When you lack numerical mass, you have to overcompensate with individual capability. This is why Pakistan prioritizes the Special Services Group, or SSG. These elite commandos, often called Black Storks, serve as the Army's high-precision strike force. In 2015, a global report ranked the SSG as the world's most formidable special unit, placing them at the top of a list that included the U.S. Navy SEALs and the British ASS. Every member must pass rigorous endurance tests, including a 36-mile march in 12 hours and a 5-mile run in full gear in under 20 minutes. These standards were tested during the 2009 Rawalpindi crisis, where SSG teams successfully rescued 39 hostages from an army headquarters under attack. Cultivating this level of human capital provides a cost-effective counterweight to a rival's superior technology and troop numbers. The second pillar is technological improvisation, achieved through a massive, modular drone ecosystem. To counter expensive air defenses, Pakistan has imported cost-effective platforms like the Turkish Bayraktar TB2, a medium-altitude, long-endurance drone capable of precision strikes. They supplement these military-grade imports by retrofitting commercial quadcopters for surveillance and improvised attacks along the border. This illustrates the principle of cost asymmetry. A $2,000 drone can be used to neutralize a multi-million-dollar radar system. This forces the wealthier opponent into a structural trap, where the cost of defense is significantly higher than the cost of offense. Using these tools, Pakistan has created a strike capability that bypasses traditional, expensive air power. The third pillar involves the 2025 structural reforms to the military hierarchy. Command of the Army, Navy, and Air Force was centralized under the Chief of Defense Forces, or CDF. General Asim Munir was the first to hold this unified authority. The government also established the Commander of National Strategic Command to provide dedicated oversight of Pakistan's nuclear and strategic assets. Despite domestic economic austerity, Pakistan increased its defense budget by 20% in 2025 to fund this modernization. These reforms aim to accelerate decision-making, ensuring the military can act faster than its larger neighbor. These combined efforts have resulted in a military specifically optimized for the gray zone, the space between peace and open war. Deniable drone strikes and special operations allow for calibrated coercion while staying below the threshold of conventional warfare. However, these tactics compress the time leaders have to make decisions in a region where both sides are nuclear armed. This is especially dangerous when utilizing platforms like the ROD, an air-launched cruise missile capable of using nuclear warheads. While these asymmetric tools are cost-effective, their inherent ambiguity heightens the risk of accidental nuclear escalation. Pakistan's military shift reflects broader changes in how modern conflicts are emerging globally. Numerical and technological advantages no longer provide the same guarantees against mass innovation and cheap accuracy. In this era of conflict, the advantage goes to whichever side can adapt and improvise the fastest.